Hello and welcome to Kitty's Game Corner. If you've been following my Facebook or my Discord channel, you know that I was asked to look at Magicats Builder. And I've been doing that for a week and so, and I was actually in the progress of doing a review of the game, but decided I want to do this show and tell instead. So this is going to be a little bit different that we normally do, or that I normally do. But I think it's gonna make sense to you why we do it this way. If you aren't already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing. You can hit that red button down below there in the right corner. That would be awesome, and thank you in advance. And if you're a subscriber, I thank you so much already. Okay, so let's talk about Magicats Builder. First of all, it's what you could say it's like kind of, I did a review of a game from the same company called Magicats Best of, and that was the best of the 100 levels that some people had made, and you could contribute to that game. Now in that video I spoke about that I was missing some things, specifically the like being able to build your own levels and contribute. And this is what this game is about, actually. Building your own levels and have people play your levels and rate your levels. But there are some things that I don't like about it. Now, when you start the game and press play, you get this menu here where you can play other people's levels. You have the ability to finish all these daily missions, and then you get like these card packs. With these card packs you open up, you get items that you can use in your own level, and that's quite cool, you know. And in a way that you can play the game and get items without spending any money. But if you want to, you could always go to the shop and then buy these packs as well, or buy items that you want to use in your level. And the game is free to play, so in that sense, of course, they need to make some money, and this is the way they can do it. So by playing the game, you get items you can use for your game, and you can, you know, pay to progress faster if you want to, in that sense. So in that sense, that's fine. I was supposed to get this infinity pack unlocked, and I've been in contact with the developers several times trying to get this pack unlocked, and I even got an extra code for the game. But with Steam, when you already unlocked a game and put it into your folder, you can't put another game into your folder. So I don't really know how they expect me to redeem this code. If you played Magicats before, you up here can log into your account and get everything that you've unlocked when you played before. Now, as I spoke of before, I was supposed to get the infinity pack that unlocked all objects, which I haven't got. So I haven't been able to like make any levels and test out how things work. And that's just too bad. I really don't have time to talk with the developers anymore to get it to work. So for me, it hasn't worked. I didn't get the DLC that I got the key for. It's a concern to me that you can get some stuff and it's not working in the game, but maybe I'm just unlucky. Anyway, there's also achievements in the game, and you can see here that I've unlocked some of them, and I think there are some issues with it as well. As you can see here, I got an achievement for 1000 player played my level, but I didn't get it. It is here, and I can't claim it, and you can see down here it's not claimed, and now I claimed it and I got the 200. But to me, there's something I don't really understand here, because why can I claim a 500 coins of achievement when nobody's played my level? I don't even have a level, so there's something not working here. So again, if you played the other game they had, you still have all the things that you had from the older games. So I can change my way my Magic sets. Some of them works and some of them don't. And here again. But the new thing in this game is you actually have several players that can play with you in this level. And that's pretty cool, that you can sit and play with more people and play with your friends at home in your couch or something, if you have Steam or if you have the Steam box, you can play with them on your TV. And now let's really jump into this, that I think that's kind of a problem here, because there is this thing called adventure. Now, I had completed almost all of them. I was in coding and we're missing like one level, and just, yeah, I just got reset for some reason. And this after the game as it has been released. So I don't know what happened, but everything has just been erased. But it's actually quite good for me, because I can show you some of the things that's a bit of the problem here. Now, when you press adventure, you of course expect to go on an adventure. Let's call it a campaign mode. But you don't. It's not a campaign mode. And as you see here, you get a tutorial here. And let's join the tutorial, and you can see here you get some introduction to what you're supposed to do. And that's quite good. Let's just finish this level really quick. Okay, and then enter. Now, one of the things that, and I'm gonna show you this later because this review is probably gonna be a little bit longer. One of the things that I'm a bit confused about is these, let's call them golden flying things. They are supposed to do something, but they don't do anything. Nothing. And you will notice this when we actually start trying to make a level, because you can't seem to code them to, you have to pick up like say 10 of them to complete a level. It's not possible, or at least I have no idea how you do. And what I'm gonna show you here later with the tutorial is you don't really get a tutorial. You only get a tutorial, you know, jump and do this, and okay, build this. And we have a platform. And it's quite interesting, you see, I put it too long down, so build like this. And complete it. Okay. So now we need to do coding here. And this is what I find really interesting in the game, that you can code things, and it's supposed to be easy to code things. But let's look at this. Okay. Yes, and we press here. Here, yes. Let's test the creation. And it went up, like a little bit. Okay, and now, what now? You know, the tutorial doesn't tell us anything, but because we're like pretty intelligent people, we know that we need to press this and tell it to go up. Maybe, like say, 10. And we will set the speed down to 1. Because, as you can see here, oh, we'll do this again. See? Okay, I was faster. And I can complete this level. But then again, nobody told us what to do here. This guy didn't tell us what to do. So already here, you need to think with yourself, you know, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so you probably saw that down here in code, there is a wait. So I would think if I put this up here as the first one and tell it to wait like for 3, in my opinion, I would think it's like seconds, but I don't know. Let's say here. Now this is supposed to wait. It doesn't. See? It doesn't wait. And the only reason I know this actually works is because I've been doing this before. So you're supposed to finish a level with a wait timer. That does not work. Okay. And there might be some other way to do this, but you don't get told. That's one of the issues. So, tutorial adventure finished. So the tutorial is done now. You're supposed to know everything now. And then you say, well, Kitty, you have something called creation. Yes, that's correct. Let's try and do creation here. We will load the creation. And see, I don't have this guy telling me what to do. Nothing. Okay, so being, like I said before, a little bit intelligent, I know I need to press this button. Okay. And it tells me now that I actually can build something. Okay, and I right click and down this button here. Okay. La 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 la, and we're done. Moving on. Okay, so now we need to figure out what to do here. This time we don't get really told what to do. But I'm thinking, okay, let's see if we can do this. Yay, it worked. Oh, and we have a new problem here. Okay. And again. And we did it. Now we don't get told what to do, and in a sense that's quite fine because we can figure out this stuff by ourselves, like mostly. And doing this, and then we get to the next point, and let's see what we need to do, because we don't get told anything. So this is the next problem here. And I'm just gonna complete this level. Now, I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to do it like this, but oh. And let's see. Yes, part that I created, and it works perfectly. And these, again, I have no idea what these things do, because every level I complete, you know, okay, so I finished adventure tutorial again. So I'm being told that I finished the tutorial, but I'm not getting told anything. Okay, next thing, coding. Yes, let's do coding. We're gonna learn how to code now. Okay, awesome. So we have this here. Nobody's telling us anything. It's still a tutorial. Remember it said when we completed the two other chapters, it said finished tutorial. Okay. So we need to get this thing to move. Yes, move forward, and let's tell it to move forward 20. Okay, and we're moving forward. Now we're doing coding. We're really good. Yeah. Now the fun part, doing coding. We need to let this two go down. And I did something wrong there. Go down 10. And we want this to go down. This goes. Ooh, 10 was almost too much. Basic understanding of coding. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get taught how to code for some reason. Okay, so this is one of the longer levels because see, I can't really do anything here. I'm pretty stuck. So I need to use coding. And again, see, I have nothing here. So the only thing I can use is this one. And now I just suddenly have a lot of things that I can do. I'm not getting told what to do. So basically what I need to do, because I've already finished this level before I just magically got erased, I need to get it to move upwards. And I have these go up. And I'm gonna show you. And I have to go left. That's right, down and left and down, and then go to the right again, and then I can complete the level. But I'm not getting told. I'm not getting told what to do. I'm not getting any help. Okay, so now you probably get a little bit of understanding of my frustration here, because let's quit this level. Okay, so I've quit the level, and I'm going back. And I want to build my own level. Okay, so cool, let's do that. I'm gonna create a level. And I start with nothing. Okay, see, nothing. I can create a level. Okay, so, and it's automatically set some things down here that I can use. And I have other things here that I can use as well. And I think some of these things are probably some of the things that I'm supposed to get unlocked for free, but I'm not getting told that, you know, this is it. Also, the same thing is, if this is the Infinity Pack where you're supposed to get everything unlocked, the Infinity Pack does not really give you a lot. You get 2 different crowns. You get, what is it here? 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 different creatures. That's not a lot. That's okay, but again, let's look at the Infinity here. It's like, it's 15 euros. And you get every enemy, all atmosphere, every decoration, and every skin. But I didn't get that. I didn't get all those things. So there's something wrong here. I make this fantastic brand new level. And so we're just gonna do a little bit. See here. And we can probably erase a little bit. So we have a, like, we can fall down. And we have a monster here. And like do this. And let's do some coding, because now the fun starts. Coding, actions. Look at all these actions here. All these actions. There's so many. And if you don't know programming, you're pretty screwed, because do you know how an if setting works? Do you know how an else if work? And what's the difference of an else and an else if? Well, okay. Let's see here, operations. And what does operation means? If you don't know anything about coding, how are you supposed to get an understanding of the coding? Why do you not have a tutorial teaching you basic understanding in how this works? And now you can see here, blocks. This is variables. Again, this is something to do with coding. And since I know a little bit about coding, I have a little bit of understanding on how these things works. Units, this is basically everything you have in your level, but it doesn't really tell you. You can put in sounds as well, which is cool. You can't hear the sounds before you actually start your level. That's pretty bad. You don't have a preview. And formulas. You don't know what formula is. You can drop your code formulas, but how do you create a code formula? It doesn't make any sense. Now, as you've probably seen, there's something called dynamic here. And basically dynamic, and this is something that I actually learned from their Discord group. Dynamic is, it means that you can interact with it, so it won't give any damage to you. And that's interesting, because then you can like make a story where you can like talk to your enemy and, you know, put someone down that you talk to, and later on you might fight with his brothers or something, you know, and that's quite cool. But you don't get told how things works. And why do we have emojis in a game? So the game is kind of, it looks like it caters to young people. It acts like it caters to young people. It's like simple in the way it's built up. But then when you go to coding, everything just explodes into your face, and you get like a really advanced game, which is pretty good that it's advanced. But how am I supposed to learn this? Because every time I do something, let's just put something over here. This is not gonna work. But let's just say here. Okay, now I've done this. For me to test how it works, I need to go press X, press publish, and then finish my level. I can't like do a preview. I can't like do a check to see if this is gonna work. I have to like do a test every time. Now think about it. If you've done a really big level, like really big, and want to test it, you have to play your level every time. Now, you can put in some checkpoints and you can start with that checkpoint, but again, you don't get the tools to actually fly around or do anything, and it's really missing, I think. I think you're really missing something here in the game, because the game could be really great. It could be really great if things were just a little bit more explained. And see, I finished my level here. And now, because I finished it, I can publish it. Let's do that. And I need to do a preview here so that people can see what it is. And I'm just gonna write first game. And as a tag, it's just speedrun. Next. Okay. And I've published it. And with this link, I can copy it and send it to a friend or on their Discord channel, and people can play my level. And that's pretty cool, you know, you have a link and people can play my level. But now I go back here and I'm gonna quit my level, and then I can make a new one, create level. And again, I don't have a lot of things to play with here. I can't make it, I don't know how I can do like this, but I don't know how I move this thing. And I don't think if it's possible. So it's yeah, maybe later on, because I haven't tried to create like 5 levels and see if this moves. I don't really know that. I can't figure it out because I'm not getting told what to do. But let's put some ground down. We have some ground, and let's put down this tree here. Oh, let's put this down. And let's see, we have some, because I want to show one more thing here. See if I can find it here. Here they are. These. Okay, I lay down these. And this is the same problem that I had before. Now suddenly this doesn't work. I can't put these down. It's not working. I can maybe put this down. Nope, not working. Now, the only thing that's actually worked so far for me is I have to restart the entire game to get things to work, but this is not working. Now, let's just try and see if we're lucky, and I quit the level. And I go into the level again and edit it. Okay, let's see if we can do it now. Nope, still not. And again, I might be doing something wrong, but I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm supposed to be able to place these things down, and I can't. I can't place anything down other than these things that was not working, as you see. Can't place them. It's not working. Okay, so let's publish this level. And this makes the game bad in my opinion. It's full of bugs. And I think it's sad. It's really sad because it has so much potential. And you will just end up getting crap levels published. Because see, I just published this one and it's really bad. It's not a good level. It's a bad level. Let's do a new one. I just paid 500 to unlock it and I can create. So let's see what we can do now. We can try and see if we can lay down. Nope. Nothing. It's not working. And my mouse sensitivity just went crazy right now. What just happened? Okay. So. Still can't put anything down. It's not working. And I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. No idea. And some people can actually get this to work because I've seen other people publish levels. But in the Discord, I've seen people having the same exact thing that I have. So that means that there are some bugs that's not been fixed. And if you look at the Steam forums, there are some of the bugs that are similar to these that's been back in 2017 that hasn't been fixed. So that kind of worries me because when you make a free-to-play game where you need to buy things to get them to work, or sorry, to use them, it's really annoying if you can't use them in your levels, if there's problems with your levels. And that's why if I as a consumer, you know, started installing this game and starting, you know, playing the game and thought, okay, hey, this is pretty cool, I want to make some levels that my friends can play, and then run into this problem where I can't lay down the things that I've actually spent my money on, or if I played like for several hours to unlock this one thing that I want in my level and I can't do it because it's not working, I would get so annoyed. Actually, I would get a little bit pissed. So I'm hoping that Magicats Builder will get improved. I'm hoping that they're gonna iron out the bugs, but I'm worried because the game is released. It's been in early access for several months, like almost a year, I think. And these bugs are not finished. They're still there. Why have this not been fixed? I don't understand it. So my recommendation for this game is, if you like building stuff, you like coding and doing your own levels and sending them to your friends and play with your friends, I really would recommend you keeping an eye out on the game, but it's not worth it at the moment because you don't know if anything works and you don't know if you get a problem or an error. And as you see, I had an error in the build option, I had an error in the adventure. Everything was just wiped, my progression, and I can do play and play other people's levels, and that's cool, but that gets boring in the end because the progression in the game is being able to unlock and use those unlocks you buy in your own level. So the only thing that you're actually sure that you can do is play other people's levels, because you're not sure if your own one that you buy, they work. And it could be on my computer, that's a problem, and it could be on maybe 2% other people's computers, and it would work for but nobody knows, you don't know. But one thing I do know is this is a new computer and it's under a month old, and the other game that I played, Magicats Best Of, was on the old computer, and some of the bugs that are here, you know, they're still from the old game. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I hope you like this really long show and tell, and I didn't really think that I could put this in a review because it was a bit hard to explain to you why I feel the way that I feel with Magicats Builder, because it has potential, don't get me wrong. I really think the game itself is interesting, and you can do a lot of things with the coding if you know how to do so. But I would just wish they spent a little more time teaching the player how to do it, because it's so hard actually to figure out what you're doing wrong if you have faults with it. I would have loved to shown you like a level I built that was a little bit advanced, but since I've been having so many of these issues, I've been waiting and trying to figure out if these bugs got fixed before they're released, and sadly they haven't. Now, I've had a lot of other bugs that I haven't showed you because they seem to not be present at the moment, so I won't talk about those. But hear me out here saying that it's not been necessarily fun to play this game, because the frustration of having to restart the game, having to restart the level, having to restart, you know, trying to figure out what went wrong has been pretty frustrating. So maybe it works on your computer, maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's the magic of Magicats Builder, that you don't know if it works. I don't know. So if you like this video, if you haven't hit the subscribe button down below, I really hope you're gonna do that. Other than that, I'm just gonna say I'll see you next time in the next video. I haven't decided what to do yet, so we will see what comes out. Have fun!